An issue with our mic. Give us a moment here. Alright, see if that works out there. See if our mic's back up and running. Alright, watch it. Graham Connolly, John Dubai out here in the number 21. Well, warm-ups has ended. We'll get to our grid here in just a moment. Yeah, there we go. The mic's back so everybody can hear me. Wonderful racing here tonight for the Gen 4 Cup Series from the wonderful Freedom Motorsports. There's your grid here this 15th of October. We got out there on pole. That's going to be starting. Ben Parson with Lyle Swearigan out there in second. Justin Wilkinson starts outside row number 2. Matt Mars there in 4th. Inside row number 3 is going to be Chase Matsko, and his outside is John Dubai. Sage Greco inside. Row number 4 with Ryan Peters to his outside. Dan Brassington starting 9th with PJ Wetman there in 10th. Graham Connolly in 11th. Josh Clemens there in 12th. In 13th tonight, that's going to be Jamie Bray. And on the outside of row number 7, that's Joseph Spillman. I believe that is your field here tonight. 14 drivers, 75 laps. Oh, no, sorry. 100 laps the distance as they get set here from the Rock. Now we're all getting set to rock and roll from the Rock. Green flag out there, down and away, out here. Through the start-finish line they go into corner number 1 and 2. Out here leading the way, Lyle Swearengin. Now you see there the 21 of John Dubai having issues into the outside wall already. As you see, there's Matt Mars up there in 4th, right behind the 99 of Justin Wilkinson. And that Cigar Time Lounge of Ben Parson up there on the high side, getting out there, trying to battle to get in second place, does so. Now he sets his sights out there onto the lead. Lyle Swearengin out there in front. Ben Parson there in second. Justin Wilkinson there third. As you see Chase Matsko there in 4th. There's the 29, Dan Brassington. Hey, everybody working there off the corner. Now you're back up here with Chase Matsko. A little loose there for Justin Wilkinson. Looking there at Ryan Peters in that coast. Number 5. Hey, it's him working down here off the corner. In the 1 and 2. With Lyle Swearengin out there. And look out, Parsons going around, and he's going to, oh, man, he saved it from hitting the inside wall. What a save here by Parsons. So here we see it there. You see the tap there from the 99. Parsons keeping it off that inside wall. A little bit of damage to the left rear of that machine, but I think here at Rockingham, that's not going to matter too much. Hey, that left rear is definitely pushed in a little bit. Justin Wilkinson out there in second. Chase Matsko's third. We said Justin got in to the back there of Parson. Swearengin out there in the Mountain Dew. Wilkinson out there in Coca-Cola. Matt Mars out there in Surge. Chase Matsko running Chase Zilla paint scheme tonight. Chase Zilla Customs. Hey, Matt Mars there third. Sage Greco there fourth. John Dubai fifth. Dan Brasington back here in 6. Brian Peters in 7. Graham Connolly there in 8. Josh Clemens 9. Jamie Bray in 10. Should be getting ready to go once again here. Lights go out. We're going to go green flag race the next time by. Jake Matsko starting there second. Matt Mars in third. Looks like the 99, Justin Wilkinson, got set there. Well, either that or he went into the pits and he's back here in 12th now. He tries to catch back up. He's definitely got damage on the front end of that machine. After that contact, you see that hood and bumper are all kind of smushed up there. Body lines aren't really laying even. So hopefully, as we said though, Rockingham's kind of a short track, so it shouldn't be too terrible. They work there off of the corner. These drivers putting up everything they can. Pace car's off. Fred pulls it in, and Barney grabs that green flag. They're down and away in the corner number 1 once again. See, Ace Matsko up there on the outside of Matt Mars. Matt Mars down there on the inside. They're all chasing down that man. Lyle Swearigan driving that Mountain Dew out there. Sage Greco back here in 4th with John Dubai 5th. Dan Brasington 6th. They're in that number 21 and 29. There, as you see, Brasington there. John Dubai at 21 working there off of corner number 4 in the corner number 2. On to the backstretch. Little bit of puff out of Matt that was the 17 of Sage Greco, I believe. That got into the outside wall, coming there off of 2. They headed on out there once again. And we can't forget our sponsors here at FMA. Oh, anytime you want to show support and everything, it's always welcome. These are your, once we get them up on screen here, these are your FMA patrons. So definitely want to thank those people there for coming out and supporting FMA as much as they can. Without them, we wouldn't have these broadcasts or, the series. Lyle Swearigan there out front. Matt Mars there in 3rd. Sage Greco 4th. John Dubai 5th. Dan Brasington there 6th. Graham Connolly back here in 7th. Jamie Bray there in 8th. Justin Wilkinson there in 9th. Josh Clemens there in 10th. PJ Wetman there in 11th. Brian Peters in 12th. There we see Matt Mars there 3rd. Sage Greco there 4th. John Dubai 5th. Dan Brasington there in 6th. Jamie Bray in 7th. Oh no, we got trouble. There you see the 99. Justin Wilkinson spun around there. Now down there on the inside as they get rolling once again. Justin Wilkinson once again in the mess. Here we go. And he taps Graham Connolly now. Justin Wilkinson down there on the inside, comes sliding up, closes quickly, and ends up getting into the side there. Graham Connolly ends up facing backwards up there against the outside wall. Now, I'm not sure what the rules are here at FMA. I didn't really look at them. But in some leagues that I'm in, that there could be considered park for the night. That is 2 cautions that could be technically called, possibly, on 99 and Justin Wilkinson. We're here at lap number 17 of the 100 with Chase Matsko there second, Matt Mars third, John Dubai fourth, Dan Brassington there fifth. Now we bring it on out here. We go. See if we can get with... Good evening here, Justin.
Hi.
Yeah, hi. What do you think's going on out there with that 99 tonight?
I'm going to call it a skill issue.
A skill issue. Okay.
Lack thereof.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That second caution. The first one, I don't think was my fault. Ben in front of me got loose, and I didn't have time to check up, so I got in. But that second one, I don't know. I felt like whoever's in front of me kind of broke a little early for that corner, and I wasn't ready for it. And I tried to miss him, and missing him, I hit Graham.
Yeah, it happens so quickly, don't it?
Yes, it does.
I mean,
a little too quickly, apparently, for my reflexes.
Well, luckily we're not at a super speedway, so the damage on the front end of your machine should not affect you too much here at Rockingham.
Well, I mean, it was pretty beat up after that first caution, and I got a little bit repaired, but it was still lacking on the straight, so it's going to slow me up a bit. And more than anything, I feel bad for Graham and whoever else was involved with that. I don't care about my car. I feel bad that I kind of ruined their race a little bit, so it is what it is.
Well, hopefully everything gets sorted out, and looks like we're getting lined back up here, so good luck to you the rest of the way, and hopefully you can find that brake pedal every now and again. Hopefully it works.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm searching.
All right. Have a good race there, Justin.
Thank you.
All right, that was Justin Wilkinson, the 99 there, involved in that latest caution, along with Graham Connolly and possibly Ben Parson. I'm unsure of that, though. Joseph Spillman did not take the grid that I am showing here anyway. As they work down the backstretch, here you see Chase Matsko in second. Matt Mars working underneath. And they work there off of the corner, down there through the front straightaway. Looking at Brassington with Dubai there in front of him. Brassington up there into the outside wall. And we're going down here in the corner number 3 and 4 now. As either 17 underneath Brassington. Oh, I'm sorry, no, the 17 was underneath the 3 of Wetman. That is Sage Greco going underneath Wetman. There's Brassington there. He's got the 17 coming there behind him. The 3 of Wetman now looks to be under fire from Peters. Head down here in the corner number 3 and 4. Peters down there on the inside. Getting around Wetland. Jamie Bray back here in the 97. In the 9th spot. Working underneath that 99 of Justin Wilkinson. I heard Wilkinson thinks that he has enough damage on there. It's going to hinder him some here tonight. As on the straightaways, he said he doesn't quite have the speed to stay with them right now. But at least he can somewhat stay with the pack. I mean, yes, he's at the back of it, but at least he somewhat can stay with them. Unlike a super speedway, he'd be left in the dust right now. Josh Clemens there goes underneath him there in the 44. Kate Matsko out there in second as they work down there across the stripe. John Dubai, Sage Greco, PJ Whitman, Matt Mars. 25 of 100. Coming around here and across the stripe will be a quarter of the way through the race. Ben Parson wants to give Justin Wilkinson a new call sign for the 99. He wants to call him Ramrod. We'll have to see what Wilkinson thinks about that, possibly. Parson saying Ramrod for Justin Wilkinson. That's what the captain's saying anyway. Down there through the corner, as we work here off of 2 down that back straightaway. You got that Ghost Machine there driven by Ryan Peters there in 7th. Quarter of the way now, definitely through the race. They work here off of 4. Back onto the front stretch. Jamie Bray out of Scranton, PA. Driving at 97 Ford. There we see Ryan Peters up there through 1 and 2. Back onto the backstretch. Down here out of Thunder Alley. Or Thunder Straight or Thunder Alley. Something like that there at the Rock. As they work there off the corner. The 97 of Jamie Bray trying to chase down Ryan Peters. I didn't say we weren't going to go and ask him, if he wants it. I just want to know his thoughts on his new one. As Parson, aren't you supposed to be you're sitting in the pits. Oh no, you're out of the race. So is Graham. Okay. Yeah, Parson figures this all out as I'm trying to get the. I guess I gotta pick a camera. Other than that one. So we got Connolly, Parson, and Spillman all out. Parsons there stirring up some interesting conversation in the comments of the oh, your headset died under that caution. Oh no. That's a slight problem there, Parson. So, if I'm understanding you correctly, you run VR. So, a VR headset dying is a little bit of a problem. Whenever they come down the backstretch here, we got Chase Matsko running second. Lyle Swearengin there out front, leading the way in that Mountain Dew machine. Coming around, we are a third of the way through the race now. Here as we hit lap 34. Chase Matsko trying to chase down Lyle. Sage Greco back here third. Matt Mars back here fourth. Dan Brassington back here in fifth. Justin Wilkinson, a.k.a. Ramrod tonight, is back here in 11th. And we got Whitland there in 10th. Clemens there in 9th. John Dubai in 8th. As you see, looking to the outside, now the inside goes Josh Clemens around the 21 of John Dubai as they work down there through corner number 3 and 4. Back out here onto the front stretch. Lyle Swearengin there out front working through 1 and 2. Chase Matsko not far behind him. And we got Sage Greco not far behind Chase Matsko. Matt Mard back here in 4th. Up into the outside wall he goes. Brassington back here in 5th. Brian Peters in 6th. Jamie Bray sitting 7th. Having a pretty decent run so far as he's worked himself up 6 positions into 7th. Now there through the back stretch in the corner, number 3, Ryan Peters. There in 6th. Now we see Wilkinson on pit road once again. As him working there off of corner. Working there off of the corner. Down there through the back straight, or down the front straightaway, sorry. For Ryan Peters. Trying to find the excitement on the racetrack and just not seeing it. Go ahead and throw the track map up. Sorry that it's kind of hidden behind the overlay of the pit road. That'll go and disappear once Wilkinson's name disappears up there. Whether he comes off pit road or he sits there for the duration. Matt Swearengen's out front. 26 and 17. There you see the gap between them. And they work down there through turn 1 and 2, down onto the backstretch. Everybody else kind of single file out. We got 10 drivers out there on the speedway. The 99 on pit road. That is Ramrod tonight. As they work down there off corner number 1. Lyle Swearingen as the leader. Chase Matsko there in 2nd. You got the 17 there of Sage Greco. Maybe we should have put the yellow stripes in the back bumper of Wilkinson's car tonight. As they work there out of turn number 2, down that back straightaway. Greco getting underneath of Matsko. Matsko falls back to 3rd. As you see, Sage getting down there on the bottom side. Matko up there at the top. Matt Mars possibly coming to pit road here for our pit stop. I saw his name come up there, and yes, he is coming in for his pit stop down there on the bottom of the racetrack. Matt Mars now on pit road. Wilkinson still sits there. So we're here getting close to halfway. Some of these drivers I'm going to expect to maybe push it to see if they can get to halfway. Because if they can make it to halfway on this tank of fuel and tires, they may make it the second half. But here's the thing to keep in mind, though, is we've had 2 cautions. Those cautions, some of these drivers might have saved fuel. Others may have come in. Let me look at the pit stop counter. Sage Greco's come in already. Ryan Peters has come in already. Josh Clemens, Jamie Bray, Whitman all have come into pit road. Swearingen, Matsko, Brassington have not. And neither has John Dubai. So those drivers, it's going to be interesting to see here how this plays out, because they don't have the ability to kind of predict, is there going to be cautions the second half? So as much as, like for instance, Swearingen, he's getting up here. It's lap 48 on the board. 3 more laps, and he'll be at halfway. Okay, that's all great and dandy, but does that mean he saved fuel under the cautions? Or did the caution laps alone save him just enough to make it? It's going to be interesting, most definitely. Yeah, 22, way up there into that outside wall, coming in there off a 2. Sage Greco there in second. They got the lap down machine there of Whitman, of Wilkinson, and amongst them. The crew worked hard to get that machine back together enough to where he could kind of keep pace. He is laps down, though. Looks to be about almost 10 laps down. No, more than that. Maybe about 11 laps down. Worked there off of corner number 4. Back onto the front straightaway. Mars is down 2. Wilkinson is down 10. Connolly out. Parson out, and Spillman never took the grid. We're officially over halfway. Swearigan out there in front, still leading it as they come around off of turn number 4. Not pitting yet. So I'm going to say that, yes, he could possibly make it. Because I don't think them caution laps would have saved him that much fuel. But, again, I don't know. I'm not on the racetrack. I'm not a driver here. So I'm not sure exactly how much fuel saving could have been done under those 2 cautions. We see Greco. He came in at lap 17. So he'll possibly need one more stop here to make it. Swearigan's trying to make it a one-stop run to the finish. He works there off the corner. Matsko back here in third. He's also trying that same strategy, trying to stay on the lead lap there of Swearigan. Browsington back here in fourth. He also is on that. Wilkinson back in the pit lane. They work on out of the corner. Greco out there in front. As we see them all working down there around the corner. That means that we have drivers that have come to pit road. Dubai right now in the pits right now, along with Wilkinson once again. Greco up there into the outside wall. There is Josh Clemens. So everybody's made one pit stop. We got Ryan Peters that pitted at lap 17. Lyle Swearigan, he pitted at lap 56. Matt Mars pitted at lap 43. Chase Matsko, he pitted at lap 55. Here comes Sage Greco back in. here at lap 60. We're coming here to 40 to go. 40 laps to go here tonight at the Rock. And we see Josh Clemens now retakes the lead. He'll go and get credit for leading that lap. Sage Greco on pit road. Jamie Bray out here in second. He's got lap down machines there behind him. Chase Matsko and Matt Mars. Hey, Greco there on pit road. Currently for it, but could drop a couple more. He's coming off. In pit. As the 21 of John Dubai is still on pit road. You got the 44, Josh Clemens, out there in front. Here he comes to pit road. Jamie Bray now is there in second. Going to come around here off corner number 4. And he'll lead. Oh, no, I think the lead will still be counted as Josh Clemens, but I'm unsure. Depends there. It could be how iRacing says about it. He comes around and takes that lead. Ryan Peters back here in second. Again, both of these drivers, Jamie Bray and Ryan Peters, hit it at lap number 17. There you see them coming out of the corner. Jamie Bray there out front. Clemens there on pit road. Now he's working off pit road. He's off. And that number 21. And John Dubai still sitting there on pit road. Josh Clemens in the 44 working through turn 3 and 4. Now back here behind Dan Brasington. Ryan Peters there in second. Lap 66 of the 100 here tonight. As they roll down there through 1 and 2, you're looking there at the 5 as he comes there off the 2. Chase Matsko and Wetland back, or I'm sorry, not Wetland. Yeah, Wetland coming there off of turn 4 down here through turn 3. You see Chase Matsko there. Wetland not far in front of him. Matt Mars, he's a little bit farther back. Now we see they're all on the lead lap. Finally, as Lyle Swearigan gets up there in the 3rd. Matt Mars, not sure what's going on with him, as he last pitted at lap 43. He came on the radio, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on there with him. Working on out here. Yeah, see Ryan Peters down there along the bottom side. There's Jamie Bray as the leader. Thank you again to those FMA patrons down there in the bottom left of your screen. He worked there off turn number 4. Ryan Peters possibly coming to the pitch. Yes, he is. He dropped it down off the apron. Lyle Swearigan now up there in the 2nd. He's slowly chasing down Jamie Bray, who's not that far in front of him. There's Jamie Bray. Here comes Lyle. Sage Greco back here in 3rd. Chase Matsko sitting 4th now. Peters on pit road, as you see up there at the top of the screen. Lyle Swearigan got around Jamie Bray. Now here's the question for Jamie. Does he come in and pit? Or does he think he's got 30 laps in the tank? We know Swearigan's got enough to make it. And Jamie ends up sliding up the racetrack, and he's going to drop it down there to the apron. And coming around here on the pit road. Lyle Swearigan now back out there to the lead. Sage Greco there 2nd. Jake Matsko there 3rd. Matt Mars working it there off the front straightaway in the corner number 1. Dan Brassington as well as Josh Clemens. PJ Whitland in that 3 machine, working down there off of corner number 4. Down there across the stripe. Hey, Bray on pit road. Man, oh man, hard hit to the outside wall there for Chase Matsko as we saw it there as we panned the camera over to him. Slaps that outside wall. Not making friends with it, that's for sure. Greco out there in second. Swearigan there out front. 73 of 100 on the board. Closing in on the final laps. And watch him come down there through turn 3 and 4. Everybody should be able to make it to the end now. We've watched the pit stops correctly. We just lost the cars for a moment. There we are, we're back again. Lyle Swearigan out there in front. Sage Greco there second. Chase Matsko third. Brasington there fourth. Josh Clemens there fifth. Matt Mars sixth. PJ Whitman back there in seventh. Ryan Peters back there in 8th, Jamie Bray in 9th. Top 6 drivers on the lead lap, 24 laps to go. I see them starting to build back up again on the back straightaway through turn 3 and 4. Even though they are in a mixed lap down cars against lead lap cars. Hey, you're watching Chase Matsko rolling there off turn number 4. And corner number 1 now. 23 laps to go. This is your Mellow Yellow Cup Series from Freedom Motorsport Alliance. I got Sage Greco there second. Chase Matsko third. Brasington there fourth. Josh Clemens fifth, Matt Mars there sixth, PJ Whitman there seventh, Ryan Peters 8th, Jamie Bray in 9th. You see Chase Matsko there third. They roll there off turn number 4. Back onto the front straightaway. Last week's winners. Here we go and look at the Mellow Yellow Cup and the winner's circle. We're looking here at Justin Wilkinson being the winner, Lyle Swearigan as second, and Sage Greco in third. Now, the week before that was Lyle Swearigan, Chase Matsko, and Graham Connolly. Race 2 of the season was Lyle Swearigan, Sage Greco, and Ryan Peters. So we definitely have some top runners here in the league. Tough competition. Now you'll watch him come there out of the corner. There's Sage Greco running down there through turn number 2 onto the backstretch. 19 laps to go here at Rockingham. Up and down in the corner number 3. Lyle Swearigan comes off of 4. Down into 1, Sage Greco. He's trying to chase down Swearigan. He does have a few lap pressure tires. Is that going to be a difference, though? That's what we're trying to see here. Can Sage Greco, on those 4 lap newer tires, chase down Lyle Swearigan? How much do tires mean here at Rockingham? Is that enough of a gap on pit stops? to make something happen. That's what we're trying to see here, as he's got a gap of about a second. And they're off turn 4. I mean, now, Greco is out. Now he's going to give up a little bit there as he got into the outside wall. But if he can keep it smooth, he's running right there with the leader. As Swearengen's running a 24.70, and Greco's running a 24.73. Now, as they come across the line, I'm sure Greco's is a little slower, which it is. Swearengen there had a 24.73, as Greco had a 24.92, and that possibly could be stemming from him hitting that outside wall. As they head there through turn 3 and 4. 15 laps to go. Swearengen out front. Greco up there against that outside wall once again there across the stripe. That time, he's still a little slower. 24.91 to a 24.77. So he's backed off some. While Swearengen there out front. As your leader, he's coming up on the lap down machine. That 29 of Dan Brassington. That's going to put just 4 of them on the lead lap, if Swearengen can get up there. 13 laps to go, so I'm going to bet possibly Swearengen is going to get up there to Brassington. And then he got a couple more lap down there in front of him. That's Josh Clemens and the lap down machine of Jamie Bray. Clemens looks like he's just trying to run his race. Doesn't want to really cause too much issue. Now we see there's Sage Greco. Lyle Swearengen up there against the outside wall, slowly gaining on that number 29. Off the corner they go. 10 laps to go here at the Rockingham Speedway. Swearengen, your leader. Greco there in second. Matsko caught somewhere in third. Looks like Matsko's just in his own little world out here. Josh Clemens, he's got the 29 of Brassington coming up there behind him, bringing with him the leader of Lyle Swearengen. So Lyle there, he's still leading the race. 9 laps to go. Coming around off of 4, soon to be 8 laps to go. Down there off the start-finish line in the corner number 1 and 2. Up there to the top side. Whoa, hang on to it there, Clemens. Clemens feeling the urgency to get around. I just see there the inside. The 17 of Sage Greco has problems. There's something coming off that car. Damage there, and I wonder. Goodbye, front clip. Well, Swearengen there out front. Jake Matsko there second. That's going to help Josh Clemens get up there in the third. And with the 17 on pit road, that'll put the top 3 on the lead lap. It's 6 laps to go. Greco on pit road in car number 17. I wonder if he blew a tire. That's what I'm kind of curious on. But I'm not seeing anything here I mean, I have Wilkinson there on pit road again, missing his front clip. Hopefully that's not the issue. Take a quick look at it here. I hope this isn't the issue. We'll see. I would see the 99 there. Where's Sage Greco? Already in the pit. So obviously that didn't affect him. I don't know what happened there to Sage Greco. I want to say maybe a tire blew, but I'm unsure of that. Whoa, there's the 99. Oh, the 17 got loose and slams the inside wall. Maybe Greco got a little nervous with Ramrod behind him. Lyle Swearigan out there in front. Chase Matsko there second. Josh Clemens in third. Clemens getting a little bit of a break there as Lyle ended up into the outside wall. So that let him get a little bit more of a gap. Swearigan now works through turn 1 and 2 for the last time. Mars on pit road. Wilson still on pit road. Yeah, Wilkinson and Mars on pit road. Checkered flag is out. Here we go. Lyle Swearigan, your race winner here tonight for the FMA Mellow Yellow Cup Gen 4 Cup Series. Yeah, we'll work on there, down through the back stretch. That's Thunder Alley. Brasing can give him a nice little victory tap. Kate Matsko and Josh Clemens. Now here's your winner, driving that Mountain Dew voltage machine. Congrats there to Lyle Swearigan getting the win. Josh Clemens there getting third. Good evening here, Josh. How's it going?
It's going well, Ed. How's it going?
Yeah, going really well here in the booth. It kind of lucked into third place there.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Yeah, I was just riding along, just hoping that I could at least get a recovery from the early accident. And next thing I know, I'm sitting in third, and that is better to be lucky than good, I guess, in this sense.
It was a great fun race to watch, and kind of take it through. How'd you think that Gen 4 Ford felt tonight?
Oh, I felt pretty good. I mean, all the testing I found, it seemed like you had to drive a little bit deeper into 3 and 4, and almost drive it like a Darlington 3 and 4 a little bit. Just let it ride up. Try to keep your your car pointed straight coming off, not slide too much, take care of the tires. And I felt like we definitely had the pace if we didn't have all that damage for a long run car, for sure. But yeah, it was fun. Hats off to Lyle and Chase for getting out as far as they did. And it's tough for Sage to have the trouble he did, but it's a fun league.
Well, here's another food for thought tonight too, Josh, is you're one of the. Not only are you one of the top 3 on the podium tonight, you're also one of the only 3 drivers on the lead lap.
Yeah, I saw him getting close, and I thought I was trying to get by some guys cordially. I definitely wanted to, hopefully, for pride's sake, to stay on the lead lap, and luckily we were able to do that. Lyle's a class act, and he had something really nice up in that car for him. He was a rocket.
Alrighty, well, congrats, Josh, for getting 3rd. You got sponsor shout-outs. Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank Corey over at forracers.com on trying to help people get some sponsors. Mellow Yellow, Graham, everybody here in the league, they run a really nice mature league. It's really fun to run with these guys for sure.
Alrighty, well, congrats there, Josh, and we'll see you next week, I guess.
For sure. You have a great one there, Adam.
You too there, Josh. All right, that was Josh. Now we'll get with second place finisher, Chase Matsko. Yeah. How's it going there, Pancake?
I'm here.
Yeah, well, we got somebody stirring some pot here on the broadcast. I don't know if you want to take a guess at who that might be, but they're telling me you got lucky tonight.
Was that Ben Parsons?
That would be the one.
Yeah. Well, maybe don't make your computer break. That's all I'm saying.
Well, he also dubbed somebody Ramrod tonight.
Oh. Well. We'll look at it.
So, but I mean, great race there for you. You definitely got that. I noticed you've been tossing a few different names around for your wraps that you design. Are you settling on this one?
Yeah, I think I like this one.
That Chase Zilla?
Yes, sir.
I mean, it looks good. I like the logo. It looks good.
Yeah, I really like the paint. Kind of looks like a bowling ball, but it's pretty cool.
It's not quite where my head went, but I mean.
The pattern though, is kind of bowling-ish, is what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, in some ways, I guess, but I mean, that's not where my head went to. I just thought it was a cool scheme.
Yeah, I like it.
But you did a great job out there and getting second. Just unfortunately, not enough to chase down Lyle.
The first 40 laps of the race, I thought I had something for him, and then I don't know. I think I was driving the right front too much, and he just took off like a rocket. But I'll still take second place.
I mean, you did a great job out there. You got sponsor shout-outs. Anybody you want to thank for getting second tonight?
Just Regal Wraps, FMA, FFTV. Yeah, that's about it.
Well, great job. Can't wait to see how you do tomorrow night.
Yeah, 87. So you won't be there, but 87.
Oh, you won't be there.
No, you won't be there.
No, I won't be there.
That's what I'm saying.
but I still keep tabs.
It's Darlington. It should be interesting.
It should be. I know you race it, and then we'll be on track together, fingers crossed, Friday night.
That should be a good time, too. I think we're doing USA International. So.
Oh, one of my more favorite tracks.
Oh, yeah, Paperclip.
That one is my first dirt track win.
There you go. I mean, that's a good one.
Whenever I first started running, I was running because I didn't have none of this fancy stuff, that they got now in the rookie class. Yeah. I had either here are my choices, Chase. I had either the Legends, the 34 Legend Coupe, or I had the Dirt Pro Street or the Dirt Street Stocks.
Yep.
That's all I had.
Yep. They had mini stocks or micros.
Yeah, now they have the mini stocks and micros down there too. And that's like, oh, come on, I would have loved to erase the micros.
Yep.
But I mean, yeah, my first win came at USA in the Dirt Street stock.
Yep. That's a good combo.
Yeah, so that'll be a fun night too. But congrats again, and good luck tomorrow night.
All right, thank you, man.
That's Chase Matsko there, our second place finisher. Now we'll get with Lyle. Good evening there, Lyle. How's it going?
Do good. How about yourself?
I'm doing fairly well. You had that thing, apparently Chase said you might have been putting rocket fuel in that car tonight.
No, it was fueled with Mountain Dew voltage there. Soda Wars, right?
I mean, you were definitely on point. Pit stop on point, and you just definitely had that car tuned in right for your driving style tonight here around the Rock.
Yeah, this track's interesting with the line. I think everyone preferred the top, but at least for me, if I can exit low out of the corners, or at least in the middle, or lane up from the bottom, at least to me, I felt like I was doing a better job with the tires doing that. There at the end, though, after that green flag pit cycle, Sage got right up to me. I think he had 1 or 2 lap fresher tires than I did.
He actually had 4 lap fresher tires.
Yeah, then I'm not sure if he took tires on the yellow when we stayed out. I'm not sure there, but like I was staying in front of him too there, but I wasn't sure if he was on old or new tires at that point. But I felt like maybe the dirty air had something to do with it, because I got behind some cars there, like 3 or 4 cars towards the end there, and kind of lost the front end a bit. So I'm not sure if he just kind of lost all fuel when he got in my wash or not. But no, he was coming for sure.
Yeah, he was definitely trying, and unfortunately he got loose coming out of the one corner and ended up meeting the inside wall.
Yeah, I hate to hear that. But no, it's been fun here. But like I said, that line, I feel like once you get that, or at least any line down here, really, it's kind of like a rhythm track. It's kind of like a Richmond. You just have to get in a rhythm and just kind of go with the flow with the car, not try to force anything. It's really hard on the right front for sure here. A little bit on the right rear too, but more so on the right front. So as long as you're keeping care of that right front, you're good.
Well, and I know some driving styles are harder on that right front than others too.
Oh yeah, some guys like more snappy wheel. I guess barely turn the wheel and it's turning down the track. For me, I'm the opposite. I like slower churning cars, so I need to turn the wheel more for it to actually churn the car. So I feel like I can better save the right front doing that than the other way around. I feel like I burn the right front off too much if I have a more sensitive wheel.
Yeah, I know for me personally on asphalt, I kill that right front no matter what my steering setting is. So, but great job. You got sponsors, shout-outs, anybody you want to thank for getting the victory tonight?
Just FBR Motorsports, Mountain Dew Voltage, topping Soda Wars at the moment. Not sure how long that's going to last, but we'll see. But great group of guys here racing. I'm glad to be racing here.
All right. Well, congrats again, and we'll see you next week there, Lyle.
Will do.
All right, that was Lyle Swearigan, our winner here tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. We had a great time here at Rockingham. Earlier tonight, we had a great time at Lincoln. So, everybody have a great rest of your night. Definitely enjoyed the show. And if you haven't already and you like what you see, come out, hit that like and subscribe. We're here most days of the week as we are broadcasting sometimes 2 races, sometimes more, as you've seen here tonight. We have a doubleheader of 2 different leagues, but technically there's 3 races in the one league that we're broadcasting. So thank you all again for watching. Have yourselves a great and wonderful night.
Precision is our language. Creativity is our weapon. And perfection is the only option. Your ride, your brand, your image, elevated to a level that can't be ignored. This isn't just a rap, it's a revolution. Regal Wraps and Designs, where power meets style, and style becomes unforgettable. At Regal Wraps and Designs, we don't follow trends, we set them. Every line, every finish, every detail is built to dominate. From flawless vehicle wraps to bold custom designs, we take your vision and redefine it. Seamless statements, artful accents, hues of harmony. We are Regal Wraps and Designs.